What's going on YouTube? Today we got 6.4 Hemi working on spark plugs and the coil packs. Before we start, I would recommend you guys get a 5/8 spark plug remover with a socket on the end of it, as well as some additional swivel sockets. And that's just so we can get the stubborn spark plugs at the back of the engine. First thing we're going to do is pop these covers up. They pull straight up just like that. Now go ahead and use a 10mm to remove all these coil packs. They're going to have 2 screws staggered on all the coil packs. Once you got those bolts out, you can push down on this tab and unplug it. Once you have all that out, you can pull straight up on the coil pack, just like that. Now we have our 3/8 driver with the 5/8 socket. Let me drop in there and break that spark plug loose. Now I'm going to go ahead and remove the rest of the spark plugs that I can reach. If I have any problems where I need the swivel attachment, I'll cut to that and let you guys know. Right, here's a good example of it giving us easy access to that back spark plug right there. Maybe we'll hit that tight angle and get it out. Also, for sure, hands down, best purchase of 2026 was the electric ratchet, but I left it at my friend's house. I would recommend you guys that. See, pull that spark plug right out. All right, so I'm gonna keep it a buck with you guys. I know only the gap is 0.043 to 0.045. These should be pre-gapped already, but we went ahead and double checked and made sure everything was gapped to 0.044. But if you have some anti-seize, you can go ahead and apply that to the end of the threads of the spark plug as well. Also, if you had some dielectric grease, you would apply that to the boot right here on the coil packs. Really, I'm keeping it 100 with you guys. I'm doing it quick and dirty, but if you guys have that stuff, go ahead and apply that. I would definitely recommend it. In case anybody's wondering, this is the spark plug gap opener. This is how you check your spacing on your plugs. So right there would be the 0.045. We're going to go right before that, and your spark plug should be able to slide in and out of that point with little to no resistance. But for now, we're just going to go ahead and finish installing this side of the spark plugs, and then we'll go ahead and get started on that side. When you guys are installing your spark plugs, make sure you get them started in by hand, because you do not want to cross thread these, definitely. Keeping it a buck with y'all. I don't know the torque specs, but I just reach them. I give them about a quarter turn. Once you have your spark plugs installed, this is where you put the dielectric grease on the boot. Go ahead and drop in your coil pack. Press it down and get these screws hand started in. Alright guys, for this coil pack screws, we're going to remove the intake. You can use a flathead to remove these rings. This tab right here, you just push in, pull it out, and then this hose will be connected. You just pull that straight out as well. Remove your intake. Now we got an 8mm that we're going to take out right here. Now remove this box. Once you have that 8mm out, you can just pull it straight up. Now we have access to all the screws completely. Another thing you guys are going to want to do, so what I realized is the screws on these that are tapered on the end of it, they're complete garbage. You're going to have a hard time starting them in. So go ahead and switch them out for these. They're threaded all the way through if you have them on the old coil packs. Alright guys, sorry audio cut off right here, but pretty much putting everything back is the same way in reverse order. You're going to want to clear all your codes with a scanner, take it out for a test drive. Hopefully it all works out good. Thank you guys for watching.